Hi, I'm Georgia Maq and I'm gonna show you how to make a mask that'll end up looking kind of like this. Pretty cool, easy. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do is we need to just make a pattern. So this is the kind of shape that we want. I kind of just like made my own pattern. This is it. So if you just wanna like copy the length and try to copy the shape, it'll be fine. So this design, it factors in a 1/4 inch seam allowance, which is usually like the standard like foot of a sewing machine. And okay, now the next thing we want to do is we want to cut out our fabric. Okay, so now that we've cut out 4 pieces of our fabric, now we want to cut out the same pattern with interfacing. And you can just get interfacing from Spotlight. Right now I'm using this big thing of interfacing. It's not like an iron-on one, unfortunately, which is annoying, but doesn't matter. I did these ones individually because I like to use as much of the fabric as possible. Like you can just like fold the fabric over itself, so then you get the same. It's just a lot easier and a lot faster, but hey, we've got all the time in the world. So I'm going to cut out 2 patterns in the interfacing. Okay, so now that we've got 2 cut out pieces of interfacing, 4 pieces of fabric, we're gonna wanna put 2 of the pieces of fabric together and just put them to the side. And then you wanna grab another 2 pieces of fabric and put them together. And then put the interfacing on the outside. So you end up with something that's like interfacing, fabric, fabric, interfacing. And then we'll go on over to the sewing machine and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so now we're at the sewing machine. We're gonna wanna sew along the curved edge. So this part, which is gonna be the front of your face. So we're just gonna wanna sew these together, sew these ones together. Okay, so now that we've sewed these together, the line and the line there, we're gonna wanna cut little slits into here, not up and like, kind of like up until the, stitching, but don't go near the stitching. Okay, so grab the side with the interfacing and you just want to flip it out and you'll end up with something that looks like this and you'll know you're in the right direction. So what we want to do is then grab the other piece of fabric, open it up and just put it on top like this. And so line them up like so, and then you want to sew along the top and the bottom. Okay, now that we've sewed along the top edge and the bottom edge, you can see it. Now we just want to flip this inside out. So you want to flip it, so like split it, and there'll be interfacing, middle fabric, outside fabric. And we just want to flip it inside out. Now that you've done that, we want to flip in the edges so it looks all nice and neat, and then we can just top stitch over the top. And you want to make sure that they're both like even on either side. Like so. Wait, that's not even. There we go. Gorgeous. That's it. Now what I've done is cut out 2 like inch thick strips of t-shirt material and then just pulled them and it twists in on itself like that. And you just like, doesn't really matter how long you make them. I did mine, I think these are about like 6 inches-ish. So what we want to do is grab a little bit and tuck it in here and tuck it in here. And then, and then just top stitch over the top. And there you have it. Then you've got your own gorgeous fabric mask that's also reversible. So you can put like, you know, like different patterns on either side. Stunning. Sometimes they fit a bit dumb, but who cares? We're saving lives. All right. Love you all.